Glory, glory, hallelujah. Good to live to see another day. Actually, Cheryl, I'm pretty happy. Why am I happy? Because we got a new logo. Well, this is the Rice Girl Kick-Ass, but I don't have it printed. That's brand new. So you're in on the secret. What is it? America First. And we're gonna have t-shirts. Again, if you're interested in investing, Rice Girl giving away the so when you get a shirt, I don't have it yet, but I will. So I'm excited with Caps. Right now is still the New England Patriot season that doesn't end. Whoa! Super Bowl is coming up. I can't help myself but really getting excited because there are people that are, you know, they're haters. And when people hate, you know why? Because you're good. I really like that. The haters always tell Donald Trump, oh, whatever it was about some kind of a Hollywood reporter, some scandals, and people are writing me. I mean, you know, friends and stuff. Just stop watching MSNBC because you're wasting your time. What does that have to do? What I'm saying is, what happened, or whatever the rumor was, whatever he said, what does it have to do with the direction, get a picture of this country? So we have a different captain now. The Titanic that was sinking, you know, he is trying to right the ship. All right, so with the State of the Union address that people already, so-called the people, they're really like evil Democrats. They're boycotting it. They already have the opposition speech on campuses. That's why we have to fight, just like people who hate the Patriots, because it's patriotic. Don't you know that? That's like a bad word nowadays. You can't be patriotic anymore. So you have to open up this brainwashing thing about globalism. So you have to open up your house. And your house is not Smith. Or your house is not I don't know, ling-a-ding-a-ding anymore. It's got to be every 100,000 different names. Because they claim that once they're on your soil, they have the right to be here, and you have to take care of them. Well, you don't have to, but that's what the discussion is all about, and it's not a discussion anymore. And I believe this Trump card is being played out, that this phony liberal Democrats like Chuck Schumer really don't care about so-called dreamers or DACA, or, you know, people over here through no fault of their own. Like I said, I tried that excuse many times recently. Somehow it didn't work for me in real life. I was late, but through no fault of my own. I was stuck in traffic, but still, we have to give your appointment away. That's it. Bye. That's my little dirty secret. So it's always through no fault of my own. My payment to the bank was late. The credit card company said, we have to fine you. Well, anyways, I said, can you take off the $35 because somehow the payment was late through no fault of my own. Somehow it just doesn't work. You know, it's never through any fault of your own. Or you contract some kind of disease, it's no fault of your own. So these people that are here through no fault of their own. I'm not disputing the fact they could be good people. You know, people that come here, they could be good into my household, but you still have to, what? You have to discern, you have to vet. Because I heard some very nightmare stories, and I think that one that caused me sleeplessness. I'm really scared. Alright, so Rice Girl, I don't want to keep holding it up. It just happened now since I got it in my hands. I'm not holding the selfie stick, so holding up the Rice Girl movie, Pat Morita, and Leon Lithgow and Martin Kovich. Funny, hee hee ha ha. So when you get my t-shirt, or you make a contribution of $25 or more on PayPal.me/Cheryl Ling, and just request it. Just request either the shirt or the DVD. Okay, and you'll have your address and I'll send it to you. So the State of the Union, it is so vital because the haters, like I said, they already gave out their opinions or prognosis that, oh, Donald Trump is racist, or, you know, whatever you want to throw these names at them. That's a total insult. As if if you, I don't know what's your name, right? Let's just say Gonzalez. Your household is the name Gonzalez, and someone come in your house in the middle of the night, you don't know who they are, and all of a sudden, just say Juan. All of a sudden, Juan has to be here. I'm talking about Juan. Yeah, it could be Juan, because in Mexican language, J is ha, right? Or it could be Chinese, Wong. So automatically they're granted so-called the citizenship in your house. It means that it can come and go as they please, and you know, this is of course in California, illegal people that will break in. If you're all seeing that, right? A lot of them have not everybody is hardworking. All right, let's put it that way. Even if you're hardworking, well then you still have to apply the rightful way. Maybe somebody who employ you, or you know, etc., etc. Anyways, with that said, I just think that, you know, the left-wing agenda is to tear down this country, the United States of America, because they want to hate the flag. They want to stir up the what do you call, the Black Lives Matter, the warfare between the races, and Obama was very successful in doing that. And that's without beyond the shadow of the doubt, that's the total what do you call, the Stalinism that have said, show me a man, I will show you a crime. And that's exactly what they were doing in the FBI, in the so-called FISA court. If you didn't know, FISA stands for the Foreign Intelligence, the secret judges that FBI says that they want to spy on people that they suspect to have some kind of foreign, I don't know, like it's treason basically. So they're accusing Donald Trump of treason, even when he was just a candidate. And this order comes from Obama, Clinton, and this is why the memo, so-called the FISA memo, we cannot release it, and all the text messages that disappeared. And now we still don't know. We want to know what are the missing 50,000 text messages between this text messages. I know I gotta speak a little slower, you know, because I just want to kind of be this way. I got my palm going. I can like shake it a little bit between this Lisa Page and what the hell was his name? This guy who actually committed treason, Strzok. I can't even say that name. Peter Strzok. Strzok. Don't know. That's Polish name. I just find it hard trying to pronounce that. Strzok. Okay, so there's your English 101. If you want this California, again, it's already the end of January. If you want the California, which is now officially so-called sanctuary city, these so-called the politicians that grant them, they have no right. They have no right to grant anyone. Do people have right to tell you that who you can have in your house? So when they think they have that power, it's all about power, and that power corrupts, because with that power, they can drive you out of your homes, literally. Yeah, they just keep raising rate. They say, your house, you know, it was a shack. You got it for $250,000. Now it's worth $2 million, according to their assessment. They can assess you and tax you the shit out, tax you out of your home. So they can confiscate. And talk about the power of confiscation. That should never ever be in the power of the government. So when you say, think again. When you say Democrats are not for little people, they just try to rouse up these just so-called useful idiots. Yes, they dumb you down. They say, oh, look at those Republicans, they're bad, they're evil, oh, they're for wealthy people. So they get hundreds of you. They don't really care about you. They just want your vote so they can be in power, and then they can confiscate from everybody else, but including yourself. So the bad part is there's just like a caste system now in California. Either you're really rich because they suck up to the film industry, the media, the liberal, the left wings, Michael Moore's like, oh, we hate Trump, and blah blah blah. People don't think for themselves. As soon as they hear, oh, racist because Trump is white, and somehow he's associated with the Ku Klux Klan, or all that kind of stuff, and then they go nuts. This is like insane. It is insane. Because think about it. If you want to be like Mexico, literally, I heard not just nightmare stories. I was in Mexico. We're talking about the drug cartels. I mean, people just blackmail you on the streets for nothing. No, really. I was like in a regular rental, car rental. If you know, you've been there, you ought to know. It's never going by the books. Oh, your insurance don't work to rent our car. I thought I had an SUV. Oh no, it's just a Subaru. I was like, you know, 3-cylinder or whatever. So I'm not gonna even gripe. I mean, literally, I can look down there and see the road, the floor, and I'm paying like, you know, $65, right, a day. And then the agent, he says, well, your insurance don't work, but I tell you the truth. You buy it from me, you pay me cash now, then you'll be insured. It's like, I'm not going to get the car unless I pay the guy. And literally, I said, how much you want? He wants $25 a day for 10 days, whatever. Have to pay him cash. So first, I was out of money. I mean, out of money is also, you know, not going to buy you any peace, because the next so-called the tope you run into, and this is like in Cancun, the cops will stop you, will pull you over, and you know, basically you pay them the ticket right there. You have to just pay right there. Okay, I don't know what I did wrong. Oh, well, just pay whatever. You know, it's always through no fault of my own, of course, but I have to pay. Just pay. And if you didn't know, I don't know. I'm you know, why I thought about this. This is pretty crazy, because I heard this. Remember, I told you about the human suitcase that you know, they use the tourists, the so-called narco, the mafia in Mexico, got the so-called tourist. This poor girl cut up her insides and stuffed her with drugs, but somehow just keep the heart and the lung intact and sew her back up, and you know, just put her in the mix of some other Mexicans who crossed the border, and you know, seemingly she, you know, she just sit there and still be able to breathe and was able to pass through, gonna be able to pass through. But the mother found her missing, had made a big report in San Diego, so it's illegal dumping there. So they were able to catch these people. But nightmare stories. And sometimes I just go, are you serious? This can't be true. I mean, this is like, it's horrific. It's, oh my God, it's right there. And now it's here in California. If you didn't go to every little town, I'm not, you know, this is not racist. I mean, we're talking about Monterey Park all the way now to Chino. It's all Chinese. Invasion of China, colonization of China. They don't speak the language. They have no respect for the country, thanks to the fucking liberals, because you teach them to hate us, and they do. They spew hatred for the United States of America, and then they hide all their money so they can get everything. I mean, people, like, they rack their brains. This is how you appeal to the lowest denomination of a human being, is to do everything they can to get every benefit, every dollar. EBT, food stamps, and Medicare, Medi-Cal, and also, I don't know what else they can get, Section 8. There's just so many things, right? Social programs or whatever. So they're living large, but then they hate America. This is the irony. And then we are broke, borrowing money, the United States of America. So with that said, yesterday I ran into, I have to periodically show off. Oh, I just can't wait to show you the one with the flag. Okay, it's really cool. The new Rice Girl gonna have t-shirts coming, so pre-order them. And also, like I said, investors. All right, if you think that Hello Kitty was some kind of phenomenon, but no, Rice Girl will be a bigger phenomenon, because our thing is not just it's not no foreign invasion. I don't want people to think that way, so we're gonna put America first, because God has shed His grace on me, per se. So this lady I ran into, just want to tell you quickly, I couldn't tape it when I was there. I talked to people in sauna, so I know her. Just call her Sharon, right? Really sweet white lady. I don't know, maybe 60-ish or something. Very skinny. She goes to the pool. Anyway, she swim in the pool also with the fins, and she speaks fluent, excellent Spanish. Just a talent God has given. I don't have. I have to say I have trouble. If you can help me out. Actually, I have I think a defect. I cannot say. I don't want to confess it, but you know, some people just make that. I can't say that. So I sort of gave up on Spanish because every word is roll your tongue about 5,000 miles an hour. I just couldn't do it. Sorry, could do other things, right? But can't do that. But okay, so seriously, Sharon. She was recommending she goes to this place in Mexico, Boca Chica or something, and I love to swim in the ocean and snorkel and dive or whatever. So she made it all sound good, and it has a dock, and the water was clear, was 80-some degrees. I don't even know Boca Chica. She said look it up, and it was a cheap hotel. They provide the breakfast. It sounded all good. She don't need a car. She was there for a month with her husband. I said, yeah, I lost my dive partner, who was my husband, would turn me into the Patriots fan, just in case you didn't know. I know I didn't live in Boston. And yes, I'm not the bandwagoner. I was a Patriots fan when Drew Bledsoe, my favorite quarterback, was still the powerhead. Oh, Drew. Anyways, I just hope that he's not selling insurance right now. You know how a lot of people just go raise sheep somewhere when they're out of the NFL. You see what I'm saying? Not every quarterback or not every prospect makes it. It's that tough. So, with that said, go Patriots! I know, subliminal message. So when she told me this, she said, oh, how sweet, how good. I go, oh, yeah. I just said that I hesitate to go. I told her what had happened a little bit when I used to venture out, you know, sort of naive to Tijuana with my ex-husband, drive our truck through. But then the federales, their kids, they were just kids with AK-47s. They were, you know, pulling cars over, and they couldn't even turn around because they put the spikes, the tire strips that were, you know, spike your tires. That's how they stop you from going over their little topes and what have you, and they break your car apart. They actually literally tear down the seats and everything. Even though we're Americans and we're just there to check out the fishing village.